was 3-0 over Sheltor, and then another 3-0 over Gardolfino in top cut. He was 3-0 over Raymond. Top 4, 3-0 over Atmey already.
3-0 over Druish as well.
We get to see this matchup one more time. The matchup we started this top 4 with is the one we're going to also end it with, Atmey versus Dice. Welcome, folks, to Grand Finals here at Pressure Point.
And before we dare to wonder who might take this tournament, let's wonder if Dice can lose a game. Can Atmey take one? Can the very well-equipped bird, everything Falco has to combat this big old robot, can Atmey find an answer?
I mean, from the way the first meeting between these two went in Winners Finals, it was clinical dissection from Dice himself. Just taking piece by piece, taking the robot apart, analyzing it to put it back together in a way that he knew he could win anyway.
Yeah.
So it's going to be up to Dice to continue that dissection, continue the examination of the robotic operating body in order to take that home turf.
Yeah, Dice was definitely looking like a computer scientist, the way he had this robot figured out in that first set, and it is continuing right now. Looking very solid at the beginning of this game, but Atmey's been able to put on some damage. Really what I'm interested to see if Atmey can do a better job kind of dissecting Dice's disadvantage, because that's where Rob really gets his money's worth in this matchup, is the arm rotors to beat side Bs and the down airs to beat up Bs.
Amazing, excellent tomahawk there from Atmey. Try and find Dice's first stock, but still, no Dice.
Yeah, no Dice
right
indeed. He's looking for all sixes right now. He's trying to get lucky. Up throw into down air doesn't quite connect. Too much rage for that one to land. As yeah, the sharking up air is an option over and over from Atmey, but Dyson's seen it one too many times.
He's seen it time and time again, especially from the likes of the previous drops he's played. You can't be lazy on your recoveries against Dice. He'll punish you every time.
He certainly will. That landing up air isn't quite going to give Atmey the trouble that Dice was hoping it would. At 154%. This is what I was saying last time these two played, is that Dice was doing such a good job avoiding the things that make Rob so dangerous at kill percent. He's going to lose his stock there, but Dyson has survived past 120, 130, up to 150 several times in this matchup.
He has. It's been showing. It's been a testament to his defensive game plan as well as his ability to avoid, like you said, his finishing moves from Atmey. He was able to survive over 200% as Falco against Rob, pure by playing his game, being textbook. And speaking of being textbook, here's game number 1 towards the man himself, Dice. One step closer to taking the trophy.
I think, therefore I am, and I up tilt.
Therefore I back air.
Dice is going to come through with it to end seemingly 50% of these stocks in these matchups so far. But up tilt back air has just been an absolute boon for Dyson taking stocks, and you know, Atmey's kind of getting nicked by a lot of these up tilts, or not doing the best of job avoiding the kill confirms as Dyson has been doing so strongly. That's kind of where the biggest gap in this matchup has come, is they're both putting on pretty equal damage to each other, but when it comes to taking stocks, when it comes to actually getting the job done, Dice has been the one with the papers.
He has. He's been the one here to collect, here to take stocks. The Undertaker gong has been ringing, so it's time for Dice to collect. He has been on stream, by the way, at least 5 times today. To the end, and all of them so far have been 3-0s. It'd be interesting to go back through all of those sets and see just how many stocks were taken up till that year.
Yeah, I'd wonder. Let's start a tally, as Dice's consistency will not be wavering in this moment, at least not yet.
You know, I might start doing that at events I'm looking for Dice's there as well. Uncharacteristically, here we go. Hollow Bastion, game number 2. Atmey holding a bit of a lead here. The first stock lead from Atmey against Dice, I think, all day.
Yeah, pieces of what Atmey could be doing better here. A shining moment in what has been a world of darkness, as Dice is able to dim that light really quickly.
Mind you, that one doesn't count. That was down air back here.
Yeah, different. That's different.
That's a different conversion.
It is, it is.
Oh my gosh, and before I could even blink, really, Dice was down a stock to now having a percent lead. And the man makes it look clinical. It's just another day at the office for Mike Dyson.
These are good-looking combos. They're handsome. They're ravishing. They're dastardly. That Nair is going to send off stage a couple of lasers to boot. A lot of extra damage being racked up. And that was a spot where I was almost expecting Dice to run off stage with an aggressive option, as Atmey was pretty low on resources there.
Yeah, a runoff fair might have just completely caught Atmey off guard, but we'll never know. Again, up tilt back air. Add it to the list. Add to the tally.
That is one more for those keeping track at home. Another down air to try and put on some early damage. Start extending combos. Rising back air up tilt. Just connected.
Yeah, Atmey cannot do a thing from ledge here. Even the second he does have a stock lead, he's got to find a way back. It's a nice little rollback grab. Back here, they're not going to connect. Dice doing a great job of spacing against Atmey's advantage state.
Yeah, and Atmey finally took an early stock, and all he was rewarded with was a closer game. We'll see if he can take one in a timely manner right here, but Dice recovers high and avoids that side B as the double dip down air finally comes through. I was wondering when Dyson would opt to do that, and he finds it at a great moment to bring himself to a 2-0 lead here.
To quote a great man, the double dunk.
The double dunk.
The double dunk.
The double dunk, looking like JaVale McGee. And now we are going to a game 3. We are now on Atmey's tournament game with his back against the wall. It is officially winner go home for Atmey.
Okay, I have one that's slightly less flattering for Atmey. Do you remember the GIF of, I think it's a reference on the Counter-Strike game he's playing, and he's just sweating buckets like...
You think Atmey looks like that?
It's like, well, that's Atmey at this moment, currently being down 2-0 against Dice. Dice, not a drop of sweat on his brow. He is just staring. Dice is actually the 7TV stare emote right now.
Yeah, cool, calm, and collected. He's not looking at you. He's looking through you.
He is.
He's got bigger things on his mind, and an early stock from Dice yet again. The eye of consistency.
27% was where Dice was at. Talk about it. That's an early stock.
Dice really does have it all, man. He's 6'5". He's jacked. He looks good. He's nice at
He
Smash.
doesn't deadlift a fridge.
What can't this man do?
Honestly, I don't know. No, it's hard to think of anything.
Oh,
He's also really smart.
It truly, truly is. As we're trying to find an approach right now. Atmey's doing a good job keeping him at bay right now. Let's not count Atmey out just yet, as he's looking good off stage. That arm rotor does what I've been waiting for it to do this whole time. Very well placed to catch that timing on the up B, and also it would have caught a side B if Dice opted for that. So Atmey might have just discovered the key to unlocking this set.
Yes, but you still have to get Dice in that situation first and foremost, and that has been really the outlier. The real difficult part for Atmey has been getting Dice in those kind of recovery situations where he can get away with the rotor arms. Because right now it's just been all Dice here in center stage, continuing the pressure with lasers and reflectors to try and get Atmey to right where he was.
The reflector is going to do great work for Dice, as it's done all day. Make things harder and harder for Atmey, and the big body of Rob can just not avoid a back air.
He don't miss. He doesn't miss. You up tilt, it lands, he will hit the back air. I don't think he's missed one day.
And now Dice is heating up a little bit. Dice gets a buff for about 30 seconds after he takes the stock. He immediately becomes more dangerous, and this is exactly why a grab on the platform, back air to send you off stage. Dice looking to end the tournament right here and now, but the gyro slows him down. But for just a moment, he continues to pressure. I thought he might fully commit for it just then and there.
Oh yeah, to end the tournament in style, but I think he wants to be more clinical than that. Really just end it on his terms. He's looking to finish at center stage. There's a grab though, no, forward throw from Atmey to try and get him off stage. What we were saying with that rotor arms, but the back air is inevitable, and just like that, Mike